Is what if we don't need to or want to migrate CA infrastructure? Can you still support existing CAs across both organizations? I know you touched on this a little bit in your presentation, Chris, but if you just wanted to shed some more light on that question.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an it depends type of scenario. And Andrew, please, keep me honest here. The reality is that if you are acquiring a company lock, stock, and barrel, I guess, there is a possibility for you to be able to do that, provided that everything lines up correctly, and you're kind of lucky if everything lines up correctly, I guess. It's not a trivial thing to do, but you have to have consistency in your policies. You have to have consistency in your implementations. And then you've got to do something at some sort of an infrastructure level to make that happen. It doesn't just magically happen. The reality of the situation is, in a lot of cases, it just does not go that smoothly. Policies don't line up. One company's using HSMs and has a policy that says, hey, you have to have an HSM on the root CA, you have an HSM on the issuing CAs. The other company hasn't deployed that way. Therefore, there's mismatch in policy. And that's often where things sort of start to go off the rails on those types of things. So, from a Keyfactor standpoint, we can look at all the CAs, we can do the inventory and everything else. But if you're not going to trust each other's certificates, you get into this mismatch. Anything you'd add to that, Andrew?
Yeah, I was going to say it's almost better at that point to rip it all out and build up from the ground up, for all those issues you just mentioned, Chris. But if you don't have the trust from one company to another, there is really nothing left. So it's almost better to just kind of rip it all out and then start fresh, which I think then you kind of build the policies for both together, coming together and start fresh. And then you don't have an issue with one company not trusting the other, et cetera. So
absolutely. And we see that more and more. The reality is that rarely are things perfectly aligned. It's a very, very odd, unusual situation where you'll get that level of alignment. And of course, everybody's interest is in preventing breach. So, alignment is kind of important.